good one. Well, we're joined now by the legend, you'll be pleased to know, that is Alan McNee, assistant manager for Stenhousemuir under-18s reserves. Morning, Alan.
Good morning, what's afternoon, Steve. Great to speak to you both, Steve and Hayley. Lovely to speak to you. Very wise choice for me to phone for my thoughts today in this big game.
It is a big game. It is a massive game. AFC final at Wembley facing Salford City. Big match for them and the whole region, I have to say.
You know, I'm so glad you asked me to speak to you, because when you want the inside story on the biggest fixtures in football, you come to the right man. As the assistant manager of Stenhousemuir, I'm at the epicentre of world football, you wee buzzing, yeah. No, I'm really wrong with my predictions. I predicted Man City would be up at the end of the season. As for the Scottish Premier League, I'm predicting when we start again in August, that's going to go right down to the first game of the season again, as ever.
Yeah, it's always a tight one in Scotland, north of the border. Always a tight one, especially.
That's right. Aye.
Right now, though, getting down to the match today at Wembley, what would you be saying as a manager, a legendary manager yourself? What would you be saying to the lads in the dressing room?
Well, I like a big game. I played in Scottish football for something like 17 years. I played all over Scotland, 346 games. And of course, over that time period in Scottish football, I must have played in front of 400-500 people at least. So the advice I'd give is don't try anything tippy-tappy. Forget skill. Simple. Whack it straight down the middle to the big bloke standing on the halfway line. Give it some welly. People talk about this silky football.
Yeah.
That Englishy, winglishly, lily-white, poncy football. I don't like it silky. I like it polyester. Football. I like it old-fashioned, Steve. Let's not have too many goals. Let's try to cut down on the flair and excitement. I like it doer. Workaday. Moribund. You get me, Steve? You know what I'm talking about?
On you. I know exactly where you're coming from with that.
There's a chance that the game could go to extra time, of course. What are your experiences then of games going into extra time, Alan?
Well, I see, it's quite simple. This is what I would always recommend. Try to avoid any sort of, equaliser. If you score a goal, even in the first minute of a match, I encourage my teams to just start taking the ball into the corner to waste time. You don't want to equalise and force extra time. It's obviously tedious to watch. But when I was managing Dalmally with a little chance of staying up, I ordered my players to head for the corner and stay there for 90 minutes. For the whole season! Sometimes I'd get them to do that at 0-0. Boring. But we took 38 points that season and survived. To this day, I'm proudly, I remain statistically the most boring coach of all time. Obviously before Sam Allardyce turned up. But listen, playing for all that time is tough on the body if you go to extra time. In the Highland Cup in 1983 against Lossiemouth, we had the full exhausting 90 minutes plus the half an hour extra time, then 5 penalties each, then sudden death. And number 8 was so knackered he croaked it, which of course led to another 37 minutes extra time for more penalties, which neither of us wanted to win as a mark of respect. In the end, we simply played through to Sunday lunchtime. They abandoned the game because the ref had to go to work on Monday morning. Hard! We were hard men, you wee cladgy. You know what I'm saying?
I remember it well. Big money for whoever gets wins today. They're moving into the English League. It's a big money game. It must have changed since your day. It must have changed a lot.
That's right. Well, as I say, there's too much flair and agility. I like it. The thing is, the coaching is different nowadays. Back in my day, I got all the badges, all of them, My ex-wife Linda sewed them onto my tracksuit. There's a big one on my arm, free with Shoot Annual 1974, which had a big hand-stitched football on it, a smaller iron-on one, which I got with the Scouts when I was 10, and I got a massive football badge in my top pocket with Tony the Tiger from Frosted Cereal that reads, "Football is great!" But that's all the football badges you need, plus 3 leather-bound volumes of Panini stickers. I got a lot. Simple times! Simple times!
Simple times.
It sounds like you've got all the right gear, Alan,
Right.
would you ever consider moving down this way, maybe managing a team like AFC Fylde, or potentially even, I mean, surely they're fighting as well for promotion this weekend. Would that whet your appetite, maybe?
That is a wonderful football question from Alessia. Listen, I've gone as far as I can in Scotland. Wonderful achievements up here, so maybe it is time, but I've won, the achievements in various jobs. I won Manager of the Month at Wetherspoons Aberdeen when I took a year out in 2006. I reorganised the Crisps. Match of the Day, Goal of the Season.
Yep.
Correctly named in 1994, it was Rod Wallace for Leeds. And only last month, I'm delighted to say I won 6 chicken McNuggets on that McDonald's Monopoly game, Bonanza! But honestly, I've achieved all I want to up here. So maybe it is time. I mean, I've been recognised. I've been recognised already. I mean, you've seen it in Manchester, the majestic Sir Matt Busby Way.
Yeah.
The massive Alex Ferguson stand. And at Auckleview Park here at Stenhousemuir, they've just unveiled the Alan McNee crisp vending machine in the main stand. So
that's a lovely tribute.
It's an honour.
That's an honour. Once they fix it, it's an honour. But I did hear there was a position actually going at Brighton and Hove Albion that they want a new coach for the defence. So that it's literally a coach. They want to line one up next to a double-decker and a couple of old route masters. Brighton! I mean, the last time I saw that many buses parked up on a football pitch, Evel Knievel was jumping over them!
Final question then, Alan. The modern game, I've got to ask you, I can't let you go without discussing VAR. Are you for it, against it, good or bad? What are your thoughts?
I'm against it. I don't like the certainty it gives you. Namby-pamby English nonsense! I mean, if there's certainty with these things, it means there's much less opportunity to boo the ref, the linesman. And, I, for one, like nothing more than squaring up to the referee at the end of a match before I'm frog-mashed in the dressing room. That's called tradition. That's what made football a hard man's game it should be. So let's keep up the traditions, lumping the ball, nutting the ref, cold ties, 0-0 draws, sandy pitches, and big, hard men, because that's football, you peely wee English country.
Thanks, Alan.
Right, Alan, we're going to have to stop you there. Listen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Very much appreciate it.
All right. Good luck to Charlie and Phildy today.
Filled it. Well done. Right, see you now. Bye now. Bye, Alan. Thank you.
Bye, Alan.
The fabulous Alan McNee.